I had a nice cold beer whilst waiting for my audience with the king of the coq au vin. Outside his Dijon restaurant, Christian Buoy gave me what I thought was simple instructions. Buy me 3 cocks in Luon Market and come to see me tomorrow night and we'll choose the wine to cook them in. Simple enough. Gradually it dawned on me that the cocks I would buy would be live. Then I found I couldn't just use any old cock for coq au vin. They had to have spurs on their ankles to show they were old enough for a true coq au vin. My head was soon spinning with good advices, and I felt dangerously ready to take the plunge. I was fast becoming a specialist on the spur required, even though I was beginning to wonder whether I should have embarked on this adventure in the first place. Now there's a champion for you, but he's not for sale. It took me some time to locate a trader with 3 suitable birds. I didn't feel I had the expertise yet to manage my fowl like this woman. A box in which to transport these energetic birds was clearly necessary. By this time, I was feeling rather foolish, as one does when one realizes that one has bitten off a lot more than one can chew. There was a buzz going around that there was a deal in the offing. Whilst I waited for the birds to arrive, I felt every curious eye upon me. Every Monday morning for centuries, people have been trading poultry here in Luon. My man pulled a struggling bird out of his cage and showed me the tag that indicated that it had been bred in Brest, and also it had well-developed spurs on its ankles. I paid $12 each for the birds, and when the finances were out of the way, he shoved my purchases into the red cage. After a couple of miles of stumbling along with the cocks in the box, I found it was getting very heavy indeed. It was quite easy to resist being sentimental about the demise of the birds. As I sped along the Côte d'Or, one of the world's great wine-growing districts, a few of the vineyards' names came to mind. Pommard, Alex Corton, Nuit Saint-Georges, Vaughan-Romanée, Gévry-Chambertin, and Marcenay, where I was heading to meet the chef. He gave one of the cocks a good going over. He pulled its legs and wings apart and pronounced it to be a fine bird, and was satisfied with the all-important spurs. Next day, I moored at Sur, an old market town on the River Saône, to await Christian's arrival. Every day in the summer, these 5 ladies put on their white shoes and sit on this bench to chat and gaze at the River Saône. They told me they'd all gone to school together and they'd been friends ever since. With his knife case and all the ingredients for a true coq au vin à l'ancienne, the intrepid chef led his assistant, Alexandre, aboard the Regina. I took the boat to a secluded part of the river, for the dish the chef was about to produce contravened all the rules of the Euro norm, the directives that the bureaucracy in Brussels had imposed on professional chefs. So this is a recipe you'll never eat legally in any European restaurant.
Le sel gros.
Sea salt,
Le poivre
crushed or
mignonette.
rolled pepper.
Mignonette, ça veut dire concassé. Voilà. On met là.
Don't be afraid, he tells Alexandre. It's not your sister or your mother.
Mais non, non, non.
No, not like that.
Non.
Look, you stick your fingers in and pull it like this. There you are.
Voilà. Décoller ton poulet.
You keep the carcass,
Crête de jaune.
cut it in two and put it in with the
Les
rest.
petits ailerons. On va mettre dedans aussi. C'est un
Here's a bouquet garni
avec
made
des
with
poireaux,
leeks,
thym,
thyme, laurel
laurier
leaves and celery
et
leaves.
céleri, branche de céleri, d'accord.
You peel the onions and then cut them up small.
Tu mets un peu de gros sel. Tu mets tes morceaux de volaille. Alors, tu les,
Then you put in the
tu les
chicken.
sers bien. Voilà, hein. Tu mets sur ton couteau.
Crush
tes
the garlic
cases,
with your knife.
ça.
Don't chop it up because the
Faut pas
garlic
lâcher,
juice is
faut pas
too
le
strong
lâcher.
and it sticks to the
Le
meat.
jus de l'ail, tu prends, il est trop fort et ça tâche la chair. Donc tu le mets comme ça, d'accord? Tu prends du vin, tu me donnes du Magnum.
The chef had bought a good Burgundy from his friend's cellar in Marcenay, which he said had just the right flavor for this
Voilà.
recipe.
Alors ça, c'est du vin, ça s'appelle des
The chef
hybrides.
explained he'd bought another bottle of wine, a hybrid wine, which is made in an old-fashioned way. It's much darker than the normal red wines because the grapes are left in the juice far longer than the Euro norm would permit. The Euro norm standards do not allow any meat to be marinated for more than 3 hours. This coq au vin needs at least 12. The chef said once the coq is marinated, you take it out, recover the carrots, the bouquet garni and the onions.
On fait bien doré. Et voilà.
Fry the chicken till it's nice and brown, and then put in all the bits from the marinade, a good cognac, and you set it on fire
Tu mets du cognac comme ça, voilà, tu vois.
and leave it to cook for 2 hours.
Voilà. Quoi, c'est un bon, hein? Allez.
Fry the bacon in some butter,
Tu mets tes petits champignons que tu as taillés en dés, bien lavés avant.
and then add the mushrooms.
Tous les morceaux de poulet qui sont cuits.
Take out the cooked chicken,
D'accord? Et tu mélanges, voilà, tu mélanges bien.
mix the carrot puree well into the sauce at the bottom of the pan, taste it for seasoning and add a bit of salt.
J'ai mis tous mes morceaux de coque dans la sauce. Ici, la garniture.
All the chicken is back in the sauce.
Cuite à point. Donc, on la met
Don't overcook the
dans le
garniture.
coq. D'accord? Voilà. Tu fais griller dans-
These
tu fais
croutons
bien
have been
griller
fried
à la
in
poêle au
butter.
beurre, comme on
Dip
fait
the ends
bien.
lightly in the sauce,
Tu le trempes
dip the end
légèrement
into
dans
the
la sauce,
parsley, and place it on the edge
tu
of
le
the
bois
plate.
dans ton assiette. Et voilà.
And there you are, a
coq à
true
l'ancienne.
coq à l'ancienne,
Comme c'est interdit.
even though it's not politically correct. Christian invited me to the wine harvest in his village, Saint Colombe, to show me how the hybrid wine was made.